Artificial intelligence is the research and development of computer systems that can do basic tasks without the need for human intervention, but which still rely on human intelligence for more complex tasks like speech recognition, decision-making, and language translation. It is a multidisciplinary skill with many different points of view. The development of AI has caused a steady transition in the information technology industry. Even though AI is hailed as one of the most advantageous emerging technologies, many business moguls and tech enthusiasts still see it as a serious threat to civilization. As a result, further research into the potential consequences of AI on society as a whole is required. When we developed artificial intelligence, a single mind that gave rise to an entire race of robots, we were in awe of our greatness. You know, the advancement of artificial intelligence is amazing and terrifying at the same time. I'd love to have AI robots clean my room, perform my housework, and have conversations with me, but I don't want them to just knock me off the face with a single blow. We will now talk about the potential risks and challenges posed by artificial intelligence. With the following comment, Elon Musk issued a global warning about AI. I tried to urge people to slow down AI to govern AI. This is pointless. I made several attempts. The main reason it's less of a concern now than it formerly was is that we have a more fatalistic outlook. It won't necessarily be horrible, but it will undoubtedly be out of our control. It will be challenging since there will be a strong desire to utilize AI as a weapon. In fact, this might be quite alluring and will be utilized as a tool on the road to more sophisticated AI. More people utilizing violence against one another will be the threat. That, in my opinion, will be the hazard. According to some research, the first broadly intelligent machines are anticipated to have a significantly cognitive advantage right away in at least some domains, such as the capacity for flawless memory, the ability to multitask in ways that are impossible for a biological organism, and a much larger knowledge base. Since it's possible that humans will take actions to increase our chances and contrast to limit AI, the realistic fear about probable extinction level occurrences from digital superintelligence arises when they narrow AI begin artificial general intelligence. AGI, which is displayed by contemporary computers, is artificial general intelligence. Top-level functional skills like thinking, knowledge, planning, learning, communication, perception, and the ability to move or control things are used to characterize a system. When these skills are implemented in software or hardware, a wide range of distinct components are involved. Today, whether we are aware of it or not, we all contribute to and construct AI systems as a result of our apparent never-ending quest for better, faster, and less expensive technology. In the words of Elon Musk, we're a biological bootloader for AI. Elon Musk has often warned us about the dangers posed by artificial intelligence, which he believes has the potential to completely destroy human civilization. Take Elon's invitation to the South by Southwest annual conference as an example. Elon finally spoke out about AI, warning that if it continues to develop unchecked, it could become even more destructive than nuclear weapons. According to Musk, any group of individuals, such as a firm, may be considered a cybernetic collective of humans and machines. A firm is that, yet they are also different. These businesses vary in their degree of complexity, and we are sort of hooked into something like a collective AI in Google search, where we act as nodes on a network, much like leaves on a large tree. Without any questions or solutions, we are all fueling this network. Google groups all the elder people who link to the AI into one enormous cybernetic collective, while we are all collaboratively programming it. All of these social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, are true of this. They are all vast collectives of cybernetic systems. I made similar remarks a few years ago, but it feels like we are biological bootloaders for AI, Musk continued. In actuality, we are creating it, and we are creating intelligence of constantly higher caliber with a rising proportion of intelligence that is not human. We will eventually make up a very small portion of intellect. Despite disagreements amongst opponents and skeptics, some consider the fear of extinction brought on by a superintelligent AI to be alarmist propaganda or something we should only be concerned about in the far future. Unquestionably, humans are currently seriously threatened by restricted AI. Lethal autonomous weapons are a subcategory of autonomous military systems that can detect and engage targets on their own, based on pre-programmed specifications and descriptions. The present US doctrine states that autonomous weapon systems must be designed such that commanders and operators can exercise the appropriate level of human judgment when using force. However, the question remains unanswered when countries like China or Russia implement and uphold these policies essentially on their own. Given the current limitations of AI, automation is a problem, and there is a large chance that jobs may be lost as a result. People who are affected would suffer severely severely, and our civilization would never be able to recover from it. However, there are dangers in creating AI systems that are allegedly detrimental and could eventually turn malignant. They are made to automate repetitive tasks and satisfy human needs with a small amount of AI. As a result, contemporary AI is created in our image. Strangely, the human limbic system and all of those things act as kind of a primal urge for the AI. All of these things are things we like, despise, or fear. They're all online, and they're all making assumptions about our limbic system. The degree of limbic resonance we can generate with people is a measure of the success of such online programs. More limbic resonance equals greater involvement. More connections are being made between things. At this stage, their bandwidth is limited. Our input and output are both slow, especially output. If there was ever a time when we could have stopped it, our first instinctive reaction would be to consider it. Our worst nightmares have come to pass. Global catastrophe resulted from the rise of artificial superintelligence. The apparent answer is that we don't know, but there is a logical first step: building public sector laws and regulations for creating and regulating AI. According to National Public Radio, regulates artificial intelligence. In 2017, Elon Musk pushed for regulation of AI development. He was reluctant to advocate for governmental oversight that would have an impact on his industry, but he believed the risks were too great. I believe that most people dislike how rules operate. It moves quite slowly indeed. Therefore, there will typically be a stir when a new technology causes harm or even death. There will be an investigation, time will pass, a committee of some kind will be formed, rules will be made, followed by oversight, and finally, regulations. The typical course of events requires many years to do this. How long did it take for the first seatbelt regulations to be enacted and made mandatory, for example, in the automotive industry? You know, despite the fact that the statistics were crystal clear, the auto industry fought against seatbelts for more than 10 years and was successful in doing so. You would be much less likely to pass away or suffer a serious injury if you were wearing a seatbelt. It was clear, and the industry successfully resisted this for years. After numerous fatalities, the law eventually required seatbelt use. This time period is unrelated to AI. It cannot take 10 years from the unsafe point. It's past due. A possible time frame known as the technological singularity is when unstoppable and reversible technological developments cause unexpected change in human society. A self-upgradable intelligence agent will eventually enter a runway reaction of self-improvement cycles, with each new and more intelligent generation appearing more quickly, causing an explosion of intelligence and leading to a potent superintelligence that quantitatively far exceeds all human intelligence, according to an intelligence explosion, the most well-known interpretation of the singularity concept. Elon Musk is not the only well-known intellectual who has expressed concern that the advancement of full AI could result in the extinction of mankind. Stephen Hawking is just one of many. According to estimations, there is a 5% chance that humans won't exist by the year 2100, according to the Future of Humanity Institute. The effects of the singularity and whether or not they will be beneficial to humanity have been hot topics for discussion. According to a median likelihood estimate of 50% from 4 surveys done in 2012 and 2013 by AI scientists Nick Bostrom and Vincent Mueller, artificial general intelligence (AGI) would most likely be developed by 2040 to 2050. People refer to it as the singularity because that is perhaps the only way they can imagine it. It is solitary and unpredictable, just like a black hole. Past the event horizon, what happens? It's unclear whether it will be awful or fantastic. One thing is certain though, we have no control over it. Elon Musk receives criticism frequently for focusing on developing AI systems like Neuralink while raising concerns about the dangers of AI. He also talks about the brain-machine interface that can be implanted. Elon Musk and many other experts in the field of artificial intelligence believe that integrating AI with humans is the only way to address the problem of AI control and alignment, despite the fact that some may view this as hypocrisy. Truly, the AI merger scenario appears to be the most likely to succeed. Join it if you can't defeat it. So, from a long-term existential perspective, Neuralink's goal is to build a high-bandwidth interface to the brain so that we can have symbolic interactions with AI. Neuralink's ultimate goal is to symbolically connect AI, people, and technology in order to decrease or completely avoid the threat of extinction. They are trying to create it such that paralyzed persons may swiftly and easily control computers and mobile gadgets using their brain activity. In April 2021, Neuralink demonstrated a test experiment in which a monkey played ping pong with the Neuralink implant. Hopefully, the scenario of the human and machine merging will be necessary to address the AI control issue. Do you believe Elon Musk is correct that AIS are more lethal than nuclear weapons? Or was his claim merely a cunning ploy to grab attention?